So, astrology. I like to make fun of it. A lot of my friends, mostly guys, love to make fun of it. When you're in line at Spruce Confections for a coffee and it tells you that whatever's going to happen in your job or sex life or whatever is basically a corporate-owned newspaper putting some gibberish based on stars that are a million miles away and then telling you what that means in terms of your employment or in terms of your relationship. I always say, well, I'd rather base my feeling for my relationship or my job or whatever on the present moment, on actual interaction, maybe on something like more scientific that's a little more factual or grounded. No pun intended with grounded, because, how does the stars moving around or the moon moving around affect something, thousands, millions of miles away? It seems really mythical, kind of silly, at best just kind of fun, like a game, which is fine. But then in Buddhism, here's why I'm wrong. In Buddhism, there's this whole thing about Dun season. We've done a blog on that, D-O-N season, or auspicious coincidence. So there is this whole notion that, well, the moon and various things do affect things in the whole universe. We're part of it. We're made of stardust, literally. And I, as an environmentalist, I firmly believe in being in harmony with nature. So maybe there is something here. So in the last year, reading all these articles on elephant, having some great writers, particularly I think Sam Geppy, I've kind of opened my mind, which is always a good thing, I guess, and to what I formerly regarded with condescension and, derisive laughter. So a mindful way of relating to astrology, for those who don't believe in astrology like me, is, well, as Sam said in an article on elephant, you don't have to believe in it. You can actually kind of do it based on different things. So from a Buddhist point of view, there's a thing called auspicious coincidence. It seems like magic, seems impossible. We've all had experiences of running into someone in Grand Central Station, or going to a class and hearing about the exact subject that touches on our discussion of the night before, that changes our whole life. So this kind of magical, auspicious coincidence happens all the time. In Buddhist thought, it happens whenever we're generally present and we're generally dedicated to the welfare of others, before but including our own welfare. So I think how I've come to peace with astrology is, yes, it is fun. Maybe it's silly, maybe it exists or not, but there is room in this world for magic. There is room in this world for auspicious coincidence, and the way we can kind of connect and be in harmony with the universe is to meditate or to do whatever it takes to bring our distraction and our anger and our craving and our clinging and our ignorance back to the present moment and open up to the fullness of the universe and reality. So for further study, you could Google auspicious coincidence and Chogyam Trungpa. He talks a lot about it. It's definitely affected my life, and I'm sure yours in many ways. So if you'd like more auspicious coincidence in your life, focus on being present, but that's not enough. Being present with an attitude of being a benefit to others. Thank you so much. Waylon Lewis, Walk the Talk Show.